I don't care where you're from. If you tell me that you love football and you don't love Lionel Messi, you have a problem.
To go and judge the entirety of somebody's career over 2 months, to me, just makes no sense whatsoever.
When it comes to men's soccer, every generation has its contenders for the best ever to play the game. Before, there was Pele, then Diego Maradona. For the last 2 decades, it's been Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
For me, I grew up with Maradona. Diego Maradona was my favourite player always, but I think for me, Lionel Messi is the best. Not just of this era, but of every era, the best player. I love watching him play. I love his personality, his humility. And he's a great, great player.
Listen, we expect miracles from him because he's that good, but over so many games, surely somebody else has to step forward and just take a little pressure off him.
I look at it like this: sustained greatness beats greatness over a short period of time. Yeah.
Thanks, that he is one of them. How often have they said that prayer of thanks?
And of course, it was not a great performance by the whole team, but we have Leo Messi, and we need to rely on him.
Now he's got 2 goals in 2 games, considering he's almost, people saying he's finished. You can't write these players off.
Dans le centre de Rakitic, Messi! Oh! Bombazo! World class from Lionel! Look at his face. I think there's tears in your eyes, Raymond. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that.
Messi in with a challenge on Young, and he comes away with it, and he gets away. He shoots! Oh, he's done it!
When Messi was included in Time's 100 most influential people in the world in 2011, French legend and former Barcelona teammate Thierry Henry described the Argentinian as a god of the field. Lionel Messi of Argentina is undoubtedly the GOAT of football in the 21st century.
Messi hits one! Oh, what a goal! That is sensational! Absolutely outstanding! He is the god of the game. Best player we've ever seen.
Still full of running, and here's Götze! It's Mario Götze! It's Super Mario! He might just have won the World Cup for Germany!
Game, you want to get near people, or at least get the ball. We didn't have the ball, and I didn't get to put my hands on no one to rough up or anything like that. And the problem is when you did get close to him, he was that small and quick. He was going underneath. So I was trying. Normally you go out and you hit someone in the chest, and he was just going underneath it. And I was thinking, this guy, he's a magician. He's the best player I played against. He was just devastating. And I feel we all kind of felt if we played against that Barcelona team without Messi, we probably would have won.
Like mantra in the world of football, like Maradona's, you know, like Pele, like all those guys, Zidane, R9, is to win the World Cup. And that's why you'll probably see, when you see him in this scenario, he's at his very best. He's at his very best.
At PSG, there's 3 of them hanging up there doing nothing. You wouldn't do that. If he had 2 of them, he's got subservience here. The rest of his teammates are all putting in a massive shift for him. Yeah. And that's what he needs. And I think with PSG, there's 2 or 3 others up there that are, to be fair, and you can't carry 3, 4 without the ball. You can carry 1 without the ball. And that's what Argentina are doing. So well done to those other players. Mesmerises me about him. The skill we've seen for many, many years. But Guardiola must be 13, 14 stone, 6'3", and he's literally almost like ragdolling him and pushing him away. No sense of how you do that with the ball at your feet, running at full speed while twisting and turning. It's unbelievable. It's mesmerising to watch.
The acronym GOAT stands for greatest of all time, and Messi is unquestionably the greatest of all time when it comes to football in the modern era.
They're teasing Espanyol here. This is outrageous from Lionel Messi. Outrageous from Messi.
Well, he picks it up his own halfway line, beats 1-2 players. He's got Galvez. He goes, what a body swerve that is. Then inside right foot, great finish. That is just world class from the best player in the world for me.
Lionel Messi!
Oh my goodness!
Lionel Messi does it again. He's superhuman. Another chapter in the incredible story of this little man. He's the best there is. He's the best there ever has been. Possibly the best there ever will be.
I think if we're going to be fair, what he's done for PSG in the Champions League over the last 18 months, 2 years, this has probably come as a bit of a pleasant surprise, hasn't it? That he's been this good in this short space of time.
Messi.
Messi. Messi. Messi. Messi. Messi.
This was Messi who had more freedom to run around and be central Whereas before he was really stuck wide, so you could pin him down a bit. Still great, but when he was allowed that freedom to be able to move and pop up anywhere and surprise you, it's like unplayable, like ridiculous.
It's it in! Oh, wonderful attempt. Drifting, driving. David Villa. 3-0. Game over with Lionel Messi. Messi inside. Villa. Brilliant run by Villa. Can he finish it off? He can! It's 4 to Barcelona!
See the frustration spilling over for the Real Madrid players.
That was horrible. Fully deserving of the straight red. And it's going to end very ugly. There's a punch down there. And it's now getting very, very nasty.
And I was fortunate to play in that era when he was playing, and now to watch him, I feel lucky. He plays with pure clarity when he's playing. When he's running at that breakneck speed, the game is still clear in his eye. When other players, the normal people, it goes a bit fuzzy in them areas. When I went up to the opposing team's box and the ball comes to me, I couldn't see hardly anything. And it's probably like that for some midfielders, a little bit clearer. But him, it's pure HD. That's what he sees when he plays the game. And that's why when he plays like that, he makes it look so easy.
To a battle between these two teams. It's great as a football match, but this is what always spoils it when they have a spat.
The Spanish team fighting amongst each other. Puyol, Ramos, Xavi, Piqué.
Even Mourinho getting it wrong. That's a straight red. A 5-goal humiliation.
That's all right.
Away from Marcelo. Messi! The Catalan Kings lead in Madrid. And here's Messi. Away from 2, 3, 4. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How good is he? Best player in the world, bar none.
I couldn't even touch him. Because he's so intelligent, he goes and plays in areas where he says to you as a defender, come on, come out to see me. And if you do go out, there's a big hole that either he'll exploit himself or a teammate will exploit, and he'll pass it for him.
And when you go to him, and you know he's going to...
He stands you up, jinx, and you go like that, and he's 5'2". He's underneath it, he's gone. He's so quick, he's so direct, and he's just... When you normally get quick players... They don't know how to use it sometimes. He's quick and he's huge intelligence.
But he's got the technique as well.
Yeah,